Sabotage no baby.
Ya sababu. Na asem we be camera share last ba. Ene D-Day o.
D-Day asin.
Oh Sam Mame.
Oh
nyu. No we say athletic boba for that video.
Say then.
Omo catch am say welcome to hell. And the man say United for na quote say the devil ne hell there.
Asema nka meka. Me answer nka me be ma man no dia ma mo. Yeah, devil na
It's the fear the hell.
Masa.
It's the hell na wo carry the onya.
Yeah, bonsam na ne enti. Na no we say ma me yara.
Me na jigu dia ya twa o.
E be na jigu.
Yo, yeah.
But these games now, you know how it's bono. Europe and I'm so on follow ye. You call the other is your boy. You game no na Old Trafford there. I'm here formality.
Mere formality. Oh, yeah. Not only Leon any mere formality for Old Trafford.
Oh, sad game now. A complacency. At the point we thought, oh, and California we on. Anything else. But so her last minute they were. Is it turning near man?
Could be man.
And should I yeah. So what is Amadino about? The best player currently.
Oh yes.
Amadino.
Obi team or Pedro or Kwabena Jina team. Kwabena menu. Any Jina team. Kwabena menu Jina team. Wait. H. Govi. Champions League, you know. Still. You need clear picture.
Sure.
You need clear picture because 2 nights ago at the Emirates Stadium, we did not get a clear picture. Yes, Paris Saint-Germain, Bobo, Arsenal, but still 1-0 at the Parc des Princes. Anything at all can happen. Rich, between Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal match, no, any Barcelona and Inter match, no, the end of the night before they able the 2 semi-finals, now Susan can go as Bempa.
The Arsenal PSG game.
Yes, I thought so too.
Say no. The name Zenka 1-0.
Yes, 1-1. Aqua 1-1. In fact, time Inter share first goal. I'm say and you be a basa bet sebat a check. But even at 2-0, you could tell. And to be very honest, I didn't expect 6 goals. Inter versus team of friend Barcelona at the Montjuic. But Rich, before the game started, Barcelona, every reminding Obia say omo mission. No mission here back up our Champions League. League mission on course. Copa del Rey mission omo dia kwakogu. But in the Champions League, there is that mission, and they made it clear with this tifo. Our tactical board. No, so say what join us on Facebook. You see, said this is the brilliant overhead view of the Stadio de Luis de Campania as a entire friend of the Montjuic, you know. And this is the tip for Barca for the tour. Almost all of the titles for Magic were Champions League in 92, 2006, 2009, 2011, 2015, and more. And on my show also said, una mission, la finale. One mission, the final. You pass on the final. And that hasn't been decided yet. And now, the mission wasn't met. But in front of Mundo Deportivo, before we talk about tactics, this man, Rich, when is a Mundo Spanish paper? But enough for the very first time since I started following Mundo Foro, I'm use an Italian phrase, and I want on front page as on forward word. Rich, Mundo Foro on page in any more actual mamma mia. Literally an Italian word. Like as somebody say, Charlie, I didn't need serious. And nobody have been saying Lamine Yamal picture na to him. I want to say, Kai, Rich, the boy is good.
Listen to Julius on Facebook say, Lamine Yamal is a real definition of football talent.
Yeah.
Charlie, this boy called Lamine Yamal.
Rich.
Jesus Christ.
And na me catch
you. Go ku Dimako.
Wait. Na Lamine Yamal was answer we share Dimako ni mikitara. Unzo mu yenu tu. Na nkukрафo mienu na.
Odwe ba. Na we da no atwe no.
Ba ku bi odebo form Fiifi ankasa. 17 years. And na 100th game. Na before the game never started, say now we follow Super Sport for commentary now. Before the game best starting, Lamine Yamal enya knock of Philippe Bibi on the abductor. Iti o yini just in another year warm up no. And on rush call doctors the one. Into Usha in the tunnel before Sena Barca for the Bebano. Now Barca players in year 10. Lamine took very long before he got a doctor's green light before he was coming. And after the game, Hansi did a flick mention. Rich, in as much as Lamine was excellent on the day, and we expected the game was going to be nice, same lineup. The only difference was that Danny Olmo started here. For Inter, we expected the same thing. The only thing we didn't expect was the start that we had. 39 seconds or so.
Yeah. 9 days ago.
Radius Christo. 13, I did not expect it. In fact, Bonnie quite attacked me say okay, be a foul, be baby. Because how? Marich, tactically, it was part of the things that we are speaking about Interfono. And from the time Interfono a pass a ball, a will Fiifi, I'll show you something that they did. Rich, this is the first 15 seconds. Say one journey on the tactical border. You start the ball now, Rich. Interfono now pass the ball into Agressive fellow Marcus to Richardo. And Onyama Bonne Fiifi, she Interfono, they take the ball back. Now I'm inviting Barca for one press, so you can see from here. And this is the goal now Interfono share from the blast of the whistle. Inviting the Barca press to be aggressive. Interfono ball in your core, then quickly they go wide into Agressive friend and Denzel them freeze. So I can't know me kind. So Barca for me to press aggressive 1v1. But I did about Interfono in in settled play. They say, so Uja wa omni dribblers, but they are very good in terms of intricate quick passes. Sound of the ball.
Very swift.
Very swift. Unya and a papa no more because only of you be chiamano. Until they have to play it quicker in between the lines and reach. When the first ball went in, Agressive friend Marcus Thuram, of course, Inigo Martinez slip here. Then the first goal came in for Team my friend Internazionale Milan. At this point in time, what was going through my head was that Sena Mikachono, Ebi Abasa Betibateveche. Because per this competition, Inter considered just 5 games before this one. And they are very, very good at holding on to leads. Until no one said 1-0 at the Mujika. Okay, and the Inter make them. But no. They went on, scored the second goal from Abrantia, your friend Marcus Thuram, Abrantia friend Denzel them free set piece. Rich, in this semi-final from the quarter-final, Ebano, set pieces have been very, very important. And now, I think Yentimia highlighted the importance of set pieces. But maybe in the second league, we'll talk about it better. Very, very important in the decision-making of the game. Inter for any game, no, Emmanuel 2-0 at that point in time. Rich, at 2-0, where was your money? Basa Bitinyate, Basa Intimate. Because
I always knew.
Because of Born. It's true. Because, and now on me video be. Time Inter for sharing the second goal. And a Pedri echo far more. Lamine mo complaining. Run around who page of then Pedri a 4 more national motum. And I go to center on the pin for us. Young Bobby.
Me, time Inter share second goal. No?
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Inter for proved me wrong.
Yeah.
But now you say, with the mental fortitude of this Barca team.
Yeah.
Omechego. Sebia, omu ntimi metension crowd draw do menya.
Yeah.
I always knew say, any again Barca lose that.
Yeah.
I don't lose, but when say yeah kwen him no.
Yeah.
Ye bedding common dia fa the major talking point.
Yeah.
As in the 4th goal of Inter. You will in the offside no. When say you be doing to the twaso.
Yeah.
Na say the am so the call Lamine Yamal.
Before Lamine Yamal, Uni say for bare 2-3 weeks or they be a Kabasa Sema. One of the things that they be a metal can say Barca for have grown to be mentally very strong. And anti-flake I hear Juma was outside no. But I think another reason in Barca for have been strong mentally is also from the way I believe of principles now. Oh, the Romo Bono. Omu Gini say a more success. Into Usa the 2 crana on Sasa. Who is a team about nice football, but also the 2.5 about long balls. But Hansi Flick has managed to get the boys to believe in the principles of play no it's rich Barca the form 2-0 no we peer Inter for in our Kogu Inter for half now our prepare Frankie de Jong Pedri Frankie Gavi Frankie Olmo our prep and now utie fatilo mo me commentary no say commentary na airful keke because I have Pedri Gavi Lamine na okosa because Barca for were very confident rich Barca for penny Inter for back and say they be me use the word counter press na say won tiasia say unya kwan na say wo hwe game ni biema share the reaction of Pau Kubasi and Inigo Martinez any Pedri mo Barca for lose ball na no I say akomesi also quickly aggressive no makoji ball na ba they be me say 6 to 10 seconds I think it's 6 seconds quickly they win the ball reach until it got to the point where Barca needed a difference maker and they be all the ball in common now we emphasize too much on tactics and all of those things but ball a bit more man they don't need too much on the tactics no che they be all make us say oh unya defender player bit say Lamine Yamal na pese stopping now you do what they call the 2v1 e won chain inti Simeone Inzaghi did it or the Mkhitaryan and Abrante Federico Di Marco na the man still
in fact
still the only thing Lamine Yamal needed was that the Jesus kunde man kakra bi pekeke the Mkhitaryan Di Marco ha afi there ball no oduru box na no reach se ball na hye na ase o se opia kwa animo mi hu ya ne say the flight of the ball has beaten Abrante your friend Jean Sommer nobody could understand and I was telling you in production say the abuni friend the nonchalance no as a emfa ne ho enya de bi ehu wo a wo hwe na wo Lamine ono bodi ahro
ball no ba ho as a training game no ball ono an for 17 16
I tell you
and the ball simple train passing the ball Charlie Abrante on all special talent
all at age 17 and I know
17 years
be reminding me say Messi at age 17 wasn't here I'm not comparing Lamine to Messi sure I'll be very inexperienced may say I'm not or no Lamine class or no fan don't compare Messi but age 17 Messi wasn't in the Barca A team doing this
the guy
well Lamine is and in 2 years at age 15 already debut
the guy baby or Di Marco
I'll tell you inside out
I feel Inzaghi you know I know I'm not enjoying Abrante you but I mean
Inzaghi say Lamine a phenomenon now players be saying your woman 50 years
sure I want that interview
so you can imagine after the game only Thierry Henry didn't come on or catch a Thierry who say Charlie I mean everything is good but you see Rich apart from Lamine's goal look at the role he played in setting up Ferran Torres for Saab boy. Again, Inter in the settled defense are in their back five. BBNC. Barca are in between the lines. Rich, BBNC. Inter were 3 players in front of Lamine and Pedri. BBNC. But because of Lamine Yamal, he has committed 2 players onto Lamal and Abrante friend Jules Koundé. Opia Bono Suma Abrante friend Pedri Gonzalez expect another brilliant player. Rich, Barca team no. Yes, Hansi Flick Juma. But the team is also made up of a lot of technicians. Pedri a technician, Daniel Mo a technician, Frankie de Jong technician, Pau Kubasi technician, Lamine Yamal technician, Rafinha like you see Paris Saint-Germain team no. They made up of Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and your friend Saint-Jean Neves with Victor Kvaratskhelia, Ousmane Dembélé, Desailly. It's similar to the Barca team. Technicians across the field of play. And you can be a solid defensive team, but the brilliance of technical players will always trump it. Shemona Pedri, Epejama and Rafinha. And the brilliance of Rafinha, not to try and score, but to head to form Ediama Branche friend Ferran Torres.
Look at the Tego, Rafinha. Yeah. Who they are? Lamine Yamal is all far ball.
Yeah.
I don't know who far ball is now. Rafinha ball. A year ball, Yansu Masache. Brilliant team.
I loved it. But it's unim. Nientia. And me sorry, asema first time yes me catch on is rich. Inka any other team and Kabasa be show 4, 5, 6.
Inter.
Yeah.
And a dear boy Inter that 2 goals in
and you know we say exactly. Okay, any other team, Kabasa and 4, 5, 6. Because in the second half, I saw the real Inter. First half, no who Inter was it 2 goals to die. In the second half, all Genius on Facebook, I want you to come and watch this. This is the proper annotation of how Inter and deal with him. You cannot deal with Abrantia Feno, Federico Di Marco, and Lamine, Meketara and Federico Di Marco. Don't play him there. Fakao supposed to be play a more defensive-minded player because I'm not mobile, you know, with Zaolis, Kimo, and the other players, Davide Fratesimo. Inter could get some hold. The third goal was a brilliant goal again from set piece. 2 set piece goals, and then Rafinha, Emmanuel, Adia 4-3. I mean 3-3 or Honum, and then of course we could get there. Nana Oka.
Major talking point, you know.
Conversation.
And I say we'll be able to say what's up. Facebook said time Benny and Shady and Ubetumbi. Miss Samo. The number say and can was never can was. The outside now. Yeah, that 4th goal. No.
I think the Jeff Mobile
Jeff, Miss Samo, move outside into Facebook in showers of 4.5 from now. Yeah, 4. And yet for even that 4th goal of Inter goal. No.
Yeah, but I
referee ruling.
Semi-automated verse offside.
Say Utie the Padudona Minkase against the photo.
Almost.
I'm saying
against one Madrid for now.
Madrid Kakra
Chelsea for so.
Chelsea does so pa.
Chelsea for more okay.
Say and they say by the Andy Gay can and yeah, into Barcelona for a Chelsea for. Internet crock about the game no.
Or got to the movie.
Oh no, say no go on company say Chelsea for one moment. Aja Seneca say we there. A robbery ba. She say a yamini robbery timbi. I was in the boy we pant your branch ni boot to the sanya there. Ref is need a semi-automated and this way there outside.
Not rich, Michelle. Emrani Emra.
Okay.
Rich, Sebi. Say about you new crown a call ahead of the player outside. Mr. Outside. And oh dear, in fact, Kura mind that she would have say Kura say you free na the outside. And me uncle that away home. A outside. Maybe dear. It was an offside and there's nothing to talk about in that one. And born and they 3-3. Rich. Sisi can say one a Ballon d'Or winner no. One a lady. Michel for start a Toncheng. But
it depends on team, no.
Where they'll go in the Champions League.
Second leg in the baby Adobako.
Yeah.
For instance, Barcelona.
Yeah.
So I'm going to San Siro ko interfere man. Now I'm going final.
Yeah.
Sabasa and Tibi and Jekran feel Lamine Yamal.
With Rafinha numbers no. With Rafinha numbers here crazy.
Oh, but you see, a crazy day about Kofi Lamine Yamal born now or bono. He's Barcelona.
But it will come down to numbers. Or Rafinha.
Samum.
Oh,
what the numbers don't come back can keke.
No, but especially some of the same team.
What of Obia where effective game no? Because abandon input in a game the man Barcelona no. And therefore the outside goal no. And there are 2 frames in Shawans 4.5 FM. Oba on so bit me about heavy. Now I should reason here.
Not offside.
Offside that goal now. Intershare and answer the 4th goal.
Offside.
I'm on for say boot no.
Now the open account on say boot Kesiana. Opa change boot size offside. What's that? Offside.
I'm saying size 48.
And now Marcus Thuram say rich. On only best player and I'm going to say Dembele because Uti Ushe coach na me hu na obo Dembele di ansa na Mbappe. And I say the best player we have is a French. Yeah. After him is a French. Yeah. And it is Dembele and Mbappe. So I'm assuming say or person say Dembele is the best player we have this year. Which Dembele was Paris Saint-Germain team. Mbappe the in he can't win the Ballon d'Or as stands now. Yeah. And for me, Dembele, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, the best player in the world today is the 17-year-old. Meaning, say the Ballon d'Or, the numbers be decided. But born a machine and na. And me say
no, Kofi, or Barcelona, we or Barcelona.
Me
that Lamine Yamal boy.
Me tia si ni tia. Boy ni born I say, she see ye. And sometimes I
With some
understand.
finesse,
Yeah.
B.
You see, Rich.
Oh, I'm branding
You
my
see,
boy.
the excitement about an artist will be your art biara. The excitement and they say, "Wow, ocean." Who they say, "Oh, yeah, effortlessly." In Tibia, when we say Stoneboy Shatawale, Tojum, I could also hear the papa say too effortless, but he knows what has gone into the craft. And then now, for me, Lamine Yamal, brilliant, 17 years. Maybe someone was 17. I'm away. I'm just having your homework.
Peter Drury.
Yeah.
Me say waha.
You can imagine the quality.
Okay. Yenti description.
Yeah.
Peter Drury. Edema Brantiwi. Lamine Yamal can
And there is the little boy becoming a man. Lamine Yamal, what a story. 16. What were you doing when you were 16? Modric could be his father. Young and innovative, maybe just the beginning for Spain.
Okay. That I know 16
Yeah,
years.
Euros no.
16 Euros no.
Yeah.
Why 16 years now way?
Me sure say na your mommy homework me your bomb trade bomb trade your homework.
But Branton in Yaman, oh yeah.
Father, now who never
Head of.
Whoa, never video. Me sure say Gabi the betrayal. Now you see, who bana 17 or more yes and just what bobra you okay. Love you about. Papa ne mama ne jayo. Mama na worry for awo.
Yeah.
But because of what the boy is doing, mama ne the new husband never Papa no so ba Papa no body e tell you me say Papa no mo hwe ni all what I want to say today, I don't talk about any conference thing or whatever. All what I want to say is that Rich Lamine Yamal, Nyame Madoma mention I will enjoy him. As a Chelsea ni ana minya yanka. Na me hope nyina West Ava Willian so. Say next season.
Momo ayi no.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal na eba. Estavao ni ko Palmer be ka boom. Na yama musuma yusu adjectives ne qualifications kama edi ama Chelsea
football. Ade Copa man dey amfa ho.
FIA na say Copa man dey kakra bi la.
Yeah, great na musu ohu. Oni boy.
Wow, okay. Wow.
Apprenti mu de be pa ye tiri ho a. Afa dia mo twa estaba.
Ade Copa ma mo re wa hwe biara na nya. Rich, mami fa
ayi akwara we dem say I was send next year in Manchester United.
What the Lamine Yamal Manchester United?
Oh yeah, sikasem.
Barca for is 1 billion euros.
Only problem.
1 billion euros.
You don't transfer bit me go na adwene a. You pay. Who say and the ever boy I can say is about Champions League.
O de mami fa.
It's about Champions League.
Enra say na wo kan your coach na the two jano. Ana boys.
Enra the my boys first car.
Enra boom. Oh, boys, no almost first Caribbean. Usually one code. And no total.
And 40 now, boy.
Totality. Pa. The week I think 2 weeks ago, so the same thing. A coach, no, a boy. And then put the match the mood the whole more. Europa League, Conference League, English Premier League, or Hormity. And no, and I made a man no say, oh yeah, oh Kobe Kofi see man, I invest. I know for pen or paper, no actual. Screen is on the same and I can't wait to my screenshot it. Maybe I come out reach into first one here 1C68A602. Next one here 1C68AD2E. Third one here 1C68B3A0. Fourth one here 1C68B691 and the last one 1C68BE64, which these are the codes and they quite booming more. Okay, we can see him.
Yeah, no more screenshot it.
Yeah,
send it here on Sammy Busa say, but no, Obi Chima Jensi to say,
yeah,
Kylian Mbappe at the World Cup. No, that an age in
no, so then I'm age,
and I think that time, Charlie,
Kylian
Mbappe today,
and then make a choice. Lamine
because that time, at the age,
exactly.
Argentina,
and nothing that you don't have to compare Lamine to Messi as it stands now. And anything as it stands now, you don't have to make it look as if it's a foregone conclusion.
Sure.
Obenya bad patches kaka. Yeah. The sustainability, you know. And the chess obey the greatest plan. Man United for.
You bet you are sustaining.
Team no need sustainability.
This boy call me Ayala Bar. Menin ebe you best start negotiation wa.
Oh, they are best start negotiation.
We do mun jabo ni man. Ni an nkasa. You play. You to a project ni mana. Obeto.
Na me see na sam ma me kan belusu.
Kofi. Me say Europa no me on. Me ba. Watch. Manchester United or Europa.
Athletic ball.
Some shots play. Champagne football. You kwa we are. How are you see Bob? And yes, say Europa some coffee. The woman I make catch no. You kwa we are. Said the see boy born air fekeke. In my way games bo. Yeah, baby game. Answer so here. The games in their born home nina. I am mere formality. And see about the able because you win the first leg. And then at Bebao in William Brothers Inaki and about Nico. Nico first Nico no. You call Heroes in Nico. After Heroes Yamutu.
Okay.
Inaki so no Yashan Blaster and
almost striker Sanchez.
Coffee. The answer about lock home. You know more.
More than a lock home.
See now the difference. Patrick Dogu no now.
Patrick again.
Dogu no head.
Why boy you
super player.
Ade Patrick Dogu.
Or track back excellent. Or quan animal to miss a player where you said that you body no. Yabutre. Beba o game ni there. And said and you. Sorry. Actually no nyame adom e beba no. Wow be di dance say United team enya no na mo de boy Europa mo de boy EPL no. A different team altogether.
Oh yeah,
we. RPM akayipe. Okay. Yeah, Tikovi, you are good to go. You are acquitted. Why? I'm wait me akona.
What way you na?
Yeah.
Oh, me dey way.
Amami. Okay. Mon fra ya la mamina. You starting